Most people think the middle class is the goal. A stable job, a nice house, 2 cars in the driveway. But what if the middle class is actually the most dangerous financial trap in modern society? Because the middle class isn't poor enough to change and not wealthy enough to escape. From childhood, we are told the same story. Study hard, get a degree, get a stable job, buy a house, build a life, and for millions of people, that story works. But only on the surface. Because behind the image of middle class success, there is always a system built entirely on dependence. The middle class survives on 3 things: salary, debt, and stability. Your salary pays your bills, but debt builds your lifestyle. Mortgage, car finance, credit cards, loans. Everything looks stable, but remove the salary and the entire system collapses. That's not wealth, that's dependence. Let's take a simple example. Imagine someone earning £45,000 a year. They buy a house with a 30-year mortgage. They finance a car, they pay bills, they take 2 holidays a year. On the surface, life looks successful. But behind that lifestyle is something fragile. Because the entire system depends on one thing: the next paycheck. The moment income stops, the house becomes a liability, the car becomes a burden, and the lifestyle collapses. The system doesn't actually need everyone to be rich. It needs workers, reliable workers, people who wake up on time, pay their taxes, pay their mortgage, spend their income. The middle class is perfect for this because they are comfortable, predictable, and financially committed. Once you have a mortgage, you can't easily quit. Think about the average middle class lifestyle. Mortgage, 25 to 30 years. Car finance, 4 to 5 years. Bills, permanent. Now add children, school fees, insurance, cost of living. Suddenly your life becomes financially locked in. You can't take big risks. You can't leave your job. You can't step away from the system. Not because you want to stay, but because you can't afford to leave. Here's the real trap. The middle class feels successful. Nice house, nice holidays, nice lifestyle. But behind that lifestyle is something dangerous: financial fragility. Many middle class families are only 3 to 6 months of income away from crisis. That's not freedom, that's a very comfortable cage. Poverty creates urgency, but comfort creates obedience, and the middle class sits right in the middle of that system. Comfortable enough not to rebel, dependent enough not to leave. And that is why the middle class trap is one of the most powerful systems ever created. Another reason the middle class trap is so powerful is social pressure. Your friends have houses, your colleagues have cars, your family expects stability, so even if you question the system, you still follow it. Because stepping outside the system is uncomfortable. Starting a business is risky. Investing feels uncertain. Leaving a stable job feels dangerous, and the system knows that, which is why most people stay exactly where they are. If income stops, most middle-class lifestyle collapses within months. That's not wealth, that's a system designed to keep you working.